everybody, and welcome to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It has been quite a while since I played Pokemon Colosseum, but after the last episode of that series, I was going to record the post-game, and then I looked into what it was at Michael. I know a Michael, and a David. Don't know an Adam, though. I learned that it was just kind of a lot of battles over and over again. There was some interesting stuff, a little bit of interesting lore. One of the villains came back briefly, but ultimately, as I was recording it, it did not make for very good content. But I did do it, and I did 100% Pokemon Colosseum. I can't do lower letters. That is going to annoy me for quite a while. However, I have my team from the last game. They grew, they evolved. I think maybe none of them evolved since the last episode, but they got some better movesets. And if need be, eventually, I can bring them over to this game through some little straight-up trading between legitimate copies of GameCube games that I totally own. But they're there, and I'm excited because I really enjoyed Colosseum, even though there was some ups and there was some downs. But overall, I really liked it, and honestly, I kind of like it a little bit more than some of the newer games that came out. I'm looking at you, Sword, Shield, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl. Oh, well, you are not very high fidelity there, my friends. You look like you're made out of clay, and not in a charming way, in like a this is the best we could do kind of way. No. You know, for a long time, Lugia was my absolute favorite Pokemon, because Soul Silver was like the first game I actually knew what I was doing when I was playing it, and I wanted so badly to catch Shadow Lugia in that game. And I was not allowed onto YouTube when I was younger until I was like, I don't know, 13 or whatever, but that's not the point. The point is, the very few times I was allowed onto YouTube, I searched up how to get Shadow Lugia in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And most of them were like, oh, if you want to transfer over your purified Lugia, here's what you do. Send it to Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and then transfer it. But that's not what I wanted. I wanted Shadow Lugia. I am Salamence. It doesn't matter who I am or what I'm doing, I am Salamence. And it was funny because there were so many, like, fake videos that were definitely obviously modded in, or like sprite swaps of people running onto a random patch of grass in Route 1 and catching, well, not Route 1, whatever the first route in Johto is, and catching a Shadow Lugia right away with like a Master Ball. And, wow, that's a lot of damage to me. And obviously now I look back and I'm like, oh, that's fake. But to little me, I'm like, oh, what? I could just go and get Shadow Lugia on Route 200? No, that's Sinnoh. Route 40 something? I don't know. But I was so convinced, and I was so upset when I tried it, and it didn't work. And then I looked more into it when I got more access to Google, and I learned that you can only transfer it after it's purified, and I was so upset. Because Shadow Lugia is so cool, so is Shadow Mewtwo from Pokémon Tournament. Throw it up there. Whoa, so cool. And you just can't get them. Yes, sir, that was a well-played battle. Elise, your battle skills have improved by an amazing amount. Look, I hate it. Look, the whole name is capitalized when everything else around it has proper capitalization. It's so annoying. I might have undiagnosed ADHD, but we don't have to talk about that. I mean, it was impressive the way you handled that big Pokemon with a Blom. That's a interesting word for a Pokemon game. You took command of it as if it were the same as your Eevee. Don't you think it's time you consider raising other Pokemon besides your Eevee? Hey, I happen to like that Eevee a lot, okay? What about you, sir? Battle sims are virtual battle simulations using machines, but they don't lose a thing when it comes to recreating the excitement of a battle. I've tested it out before. The opposing Pokemon was incredibly lifelike. It made me shiver even though I knew it wasn't real. Interesting. Okay, you will notice first things first, unlike Pokemon Colosseum, we're not going to get a ton of performance issues here. We might get the very occasional buffer, just because that's how my specific GameCube, that is also everyone else's version of GameCube handles games. But other than that, we're not going to get any horrible, awful, ear-destroying sound glitches.
Hello, Elise. Are you done with training for now? You must be tired, but seeing you like this...
My, Elise, you've grown up to be a fine young lad.
Oh, Elise, if only your father were here to see how much you've grown. But unfortunately, you are a product of this world, and no one is allowed to have a father. Except for one person in Hoenn. Oh, I'm sorry. I promised that I wouldn't mention that. Please, pay it no heed.
Is he dead? Is he a deadbeat? Is he just kind of gone? Did he go and get some milk and not come back? Oh, no. I don't want to talk to the tutorial. I want to talk to this... Fine. Oh, hello, Elise. Welcome. I'm writing up a summary on the basics of Pokemon battles. Like I said, it's mostly basic information, but if you'd care to look, I've written my summary on the whiteboard. After all, the basics are important for a reason. Thank you. Wow, nice feng shui. I like this little place. It's scientific, but also homely.
Hi, Elise. Have you finished training?
Elise, this is the director's office. Did you want to pay a visit to Professor Crane?
You don't need to be that stiffly official, Lily.
But...
Oh yes, I've heard the battle coach singing high praise about you, Elise. I've heard that your battling skills have improved dramatically recently. That's outstanding, Elise. I sure don't think I'd stand much of a chance against you.
I wish everyone wouldn't drown them with such gushing praise all the time. My son and daughter will become spoiled rotten. Oh, is this my mom? Oh, I see.
There's nothing to worry about. Both Elise and Jovi are wonderful kids.
By the way, I don't think I've seen Jovi since lunchtime. Elise, I'd hate to bother you, but could you go find Jovi for me? Elise, I think you already know, but several research projects are in their critical phases in this lab. That's why your mother can't afford to take any time off right this instant. So, please, honey, will you go find Jovi for me? Sure, whatever. Thank you, I'm counting on you. I don't think she could have wandered off too far, but just in case, check outside too.
I'm sorry, Elise. After 5 long years, this project is finally on the verge of coming together. But for that to happen, we can't do without your mother's expertise. Oh yes, I left a PDA in your room, Elise. Go check it out. A PDA stands for Pokemon Digital Assistant. It's a very useful electronic tool. A PDA can be used for email, among other things. I'm sure that you'll find its many features useful. It's quite easy to use. At least I'm sure you'll have no trouble figuring it out.
When people thought that email was going to be the future instead of, like, you know, just sending a text message. Okay, well, if she's telling me to also check outside, that means that she is almost certainly outside. Let's go take a look then, shall we? Also, I'm playing Xenosaga alongside this game, just in my own time, and seeing the aesthetics are very, very similar, at least in this area. Definitely the, like, kind of low-poly, questionable, anatomy, that's the word. Questionable anatomy of every character in this game.
This combination works, but this doesn't quite fit. Hi, Elise. I'm compiling the basic data for that big project of ours.
Nah, what big project?
Why, it's the Purify Chamber, of course. Didn't you know?
I see. Taking an ability previously only known by a mythical Pokemon and making it trivial. Where have I seen that before?
Oh!
I don't care what's in that room. You, sir. Friend.
We bring you LNBS news. Authorities have failed to find any traces of the cargo ship SS Libra since its sudden disappearance off the coast of Gadian Port. There have been no reports of flotsam that may indicate the ship sinking. The authorities appeared mystified by the way the ship vanished like smoke. There are reports that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising over their welfare.
The only welfare I'm concerned about is this guy's.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love me a good Quagsire. Psyduck is fine. I got no complaints. He's kind of existent. Sound from the TV set appeared to be disturbing the Pokemon. Can I turn it off? No, I can watch the exact same newscast again. Yeah. Okay, all right. I was just trying to help out the little guy, but okay.
I haven't been to the Krabby Club for a while. It'd be nice to catch Razzle and Dazzle's show again.
A huge cargo ship just doesn't vanish into thin air. They just have to be more careful searching. The ship probably had engine trouble. It must be adrift in the sea somewhere.
Yeah, my terrible reading has gone nowhere.
Rumor has it that if there was a new Pokemon that even Professor Crane has never seen on that missing ship. It's very worrying. I hope the Pokemon on board are safe from harm.
Well, considering that initial opening cutscene, they're probably fine. Laser blasts aren't deadly, right?
Elise, have you seen Jovi? We were playing hide and seek, but Jovi's gone a while now. Maybe she's playing in your room, Elise.
She better not. I've told her many times that is off limits. I got things in there I don't want her to see. Little Curlia. I wonder if you're just as dramatic in this game. Probably almost guaranteed since they reused animations. My Pokemon and I, we're always together even when we're sleeping. Okay. If you want to become friends with Pokemon, companionship is very important. Kudu-du-du-du. Those old classic Pokemon cries. So many of them were butchered in the Gen 6 remakes of all the cries.
Have I seen Jovi anywhere? Come to think of it, I haven't seen her since lunch.
Thanks. So much help. Oh, so classic. The nostalgia of playing Pokemon Ranger. It's Elise's room, but lately his kid sister appears to have the run of the place. Hey, there's something on the desk. What do we got for me? Elise found a PDA. All I can think about whenever I hear classic Pokemon cries is how awful Reshiram and Charizard sound compared to their originals. Here's the originals, right? And here's the awful remade versions from Gen 6. They're terrible. I hate them. They're so bad. If you're reading this email, then you must have obtained the PDA.
Try out its many features. And by the way, Adon is playing hide and seek with Jovi. Why not have a chat with him?
I do remember a lot of very interesting names from Pokémon Colosseum, which I thought were like weird translations, but I'm pretty sure this game was made by a Western studio. I could be wrong about that. It's made by a different studio than normal. They made a couple of other games on the GameCube, I believe. But some of those names were very, just kind of wrong. Not inappropriate wrong, just like incorrect.
Oh boy, the world of Pokemon is so deep. The more I study them, the more I'm surprised by the very fantasticalness of it all. For example, you all know Pokemon have types and abilities, right? If you keep those facts in mind and apply them to battling, you can always gain an advantage over your opponents.
Thank you.
Bye!
I've in fact played every Pokemon game, or at least one from every generation.
Hey Elise, weren't you with Jovi? I saw Jovi with her Mimi earlier, so I figured you were with her too.
Is that a Minun? If there was a Plusle in the other room, I assume there's a Minun somewhere. Can't have one without the other in a Pokemon game, especially not a spin-off. Bonk. Antidote. Nice. I like you getting healing items before I even have a battle. Where are you, Jovi? This seems like this is the next area I'm supposed to go to. Yeah, I don't think I'm quite supposed to leave this place yet. Now, oh, well, I guess they both lead to the same place. All right, let's go talk to the guy who was playing hide and seek with her again. I wish I could have asked him where she was earlier. This song sounds like another song that my brain knows, and I keep trying to sing that song, and it's just not the same one. Was he? Yeah, he's on the upper floor. All right, fella, where is my sister?
Why, you startled me. Oh, hi, it's you, Elise. It's me, Adon. You're looking for Jovi? We're supposed to be playing hide and seek right now, but isn't she around anywhere? Well, maybe she's gone off to Dr. Kaminko's manor.
Okay, so now I'm allowed to leave.
It's a big, weird house southeast of here. Jovi's it in our game of hide and seek. I wish he'd find me soon.
My back is starting to hurt, dog. Just get out of the desk. What are you doing? All right, let's head off to some rich guy's mansion that my little sister has run off to. And out we go, and so long. So, an interesting thing If anyone remembers from when I was playing Pokemon Colosseum, I was talking about how I was also doing a playthrough of Pokemon Soul Silver again at the time. I'm still playing it. I got so distracted by so many other things, mainly school, which, if you don't know, I'm officially graduated now, and also other games, specifically Xenoblade 3. But yeah, I'm so close to like 100%ing that game now. I literally need like a Firestone, the thing to evolve Gligar, and then the 2 forms of unknown, like the exclamation and the question mark.
Wait, who goes there?
I don't know what voice to do yet. Okay, well, not that voice.
You must be a burglar. Chobin will put you straight. Don't you move. Chobin is the name, and Chobin is the #1 assistant to Dr. Kamiko. Chobin is the only assistant, so Chobin has to be the #1 assistant.
I have an Eevee, that's right, I forgot. Kamiko aid, Chobin would like to battle. Sunkern, that is literally the worst Pokemon that exists in all of Pokemon. You are definitely a tutorial. Got it. We could probably just get away with a tackle, to be honest. What level are you? 5. Okay. Wow, more than 1 tackle. Genuinely surprised. Well, Sunkern is in fact a pure grass type. The worst pure grass type that exists. But yeah, in between then and now, did a playthrough of Heart Gold, where I enabled some funky little codes, which allowed me to catch the gym leader's Pokemon, and I played through the game with each gym leader's aces, while also getting the like version exclusives to send back over to Soul Silver. And I just picked it up like 3 days ago, which is why I'm in the mood to play this game, because I'm like, oh yeah, Pokemon is a thing that exists. I put down Scarlet almost immediately after completing the Pokedex, and have not picked it up since, other than to get the 2 exclusive ones that came out.
You've made Chobin angry now. Even though Chobin lost, you're still not going past Chobin. Huh? Closer observation reveals that the subject is a child. Ergo, the subject is not a burglar. Nyah! Chobin wishes you spoke up right away. Your release? Chobin apologizes for jumping to the wrong conclusion.
Is this my sister? We have completely different color hair from both of our parents.
Oh, big brother, what are you doing here? Oh, Jovi gets it.
Why do we all speak in the third person?
Big brother, you got lost, didn't you? Jovi thought so. Big brother, you look dependable, but then you make silly mistakes. This big house is Dr. Kaminko's. Dr. Kaminko's job is to make incredible inventions. There's a whole bunch of neat machines they have at the Pokemon HQ lab. You should come in too, big brother.
Okay.
Elise, you are that girl's older brother? Sometimes she comes here. She wanders around everywhere. Chobin finds it hard keeping an eye on her so that she does not bother the doctor. Oh, yes. Elise, you will have a look at Dr. Kamiko's inventions. You will, yes? Okay, this way, please. Follow Chobin.
What a goofy little guy. I love him. Item check? Item check? Okay, doesn't look like it. Oh, well. But yeah, so now I'm like so close to being done with a playthrough I started literally 2 years ago. It was a casual thing anyways.
Okay, Chobin will now show you the inventions of the inestimable Dr. Kamiko. Dr. Kamiko's inventions, it needs to be said, are #1 in the world. Chobin is full of admiration. No? Why does Chobin know that they are #1 worldwide? That needs explaining? In the whole wide world, no one but Dr. Kamiko would invent such inventions. Therefore, they are #1 in the whole world without question. Our Dr. Kamiko, who is veritably great, is inventing in that room over there. Hi, Doctor. What kind of funny machine are you making this time? Jovi wants to know. Wait, That girl is at Dr. Kamiko's side again. Chobin hopes she is causing no disturbance. Anyway, let Chobin acquaint you with just some of Dr. Kamiko's greatest inventions. Let the VCR roll.
Oh, a VCR. Oh my goodness.
Dr. Kamiko's inventions are #1 in the world. Chobin's choice is this. Ta-da! The unhealthy sandals.
The insole is stubbed with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these, and Chobin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Chobin thinks it is superlative. Gahaha! Incredible, is it not? There is much more than that, too. The doctor's inventions, which are fantastic, can be seen on this monitor. Chobin gives you permission to use this anytime you like.
Alright, man. Wow, okay. I've never seen one man so far up another man's ass. Anyways, what is my sister doing with this interesting looking fellow?
Did you come from the Pokemon HQ lab? The name's Makan. I run the parts shop in the Guardian port.
Oh, like Macon. Makan, I get it.
How's the lab's director? Professor Crane, yes? Ah, yes. If you'd be so kind, please tell the professor that the machine part he needed is ready and that he should come get it any time.
Cool, understood. I knew there was gonna be a mine on. Oh, so nostalgic. Hi, big brother. This is a funny drawing. It's a really detailed drawing of a really weird machine. Huh? Are you going home already, big brother? But you just got here. Oh, Jovi gets it. Jovi has to show you how to get home, right? Okay, that's what Jovi will do. Jovi will take you home. Mimi, let's go home with big brother. I don't know, I want to talk to the weird guy. Don't bring me home, That's a running animation if I've ever seen one. Oh, great. Okay, let's move out. Jovi will visit again, Doctor. Bye-bye. Bonk.
Incidentally, child, how long have you been there? That's how Dr. Kaminko
Is all the time. Sorry. Chobin said that a genius has different sensibilities from ordinary people. Does sensibilities mean you're kind of absent-minded and in a fog? Don't people say Professor Crane is a genius? All right, very riveting conversation.
You there, you child! That area is off limits.
Okay, my apologies. I will not go into your weird back room. All right, let's get you away from the weird old man. Ooh, an email.
Dear Elise, you appear to have traveled far in your search for Jovi. Please come back to the HQ lab as soon as you find her. I need your help with something.
Got it, cool, good. What is it, Professor? Email from the email from the professor? He wants you to come home quickly? Jovi is worried about letting you go by yourself, big brother, so Jovi will go home too. Let's go right now. Okay, yeah, this really is reminding me of Xenosaga. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say that's an improvement from Colosseum, but no, I do still have to push my party members out of the way if I want to get past them. In fact, my character looks an awful lot like Shion. Must be a coinky dink. Alright, back to the lab. Those are some very pointy eyebrows I've got. Hello, Mother. Oh, hi, Mommy. We're back. I don't like saying Mommy anymore. Oh, Jovi, haven't I told you not to wander away by yourself? No, Mommy, you don't understand. Big brother was lost, so Jovi brought him here. If Jovi went there, Jovi bets he'd be crying by now if he, saying he can't go home. Right, big brother? Oh, my. Jovi, you are such a brave and resourceful girl. But that's quite enough for today. Besides, Dawn must be tired of waiting for you. Oh my gosh, I was in the middle of hide and seek. Okay, big brother, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay. Elise, thanks for finding Jovi for me. Oh yes, Professor Crane wanted to see you, Elise. Go see him right away, please. All right. Oh, Professor Crane. Are you on the bottom floor? I have to remember this place. Yes, you are, okay. One day I will have the remembery better of that of a goldfish. And Dawn? Hello, you're good. You don't have to play hide and seek anymore.
On closer inspection, Jovi's attempts at makeup became apparent.
Oh, that was not anyone speaking. That was just a thing that happened. Where's the professor, and why do I not remember where he was?
Ah, here you are.
All right, Professor Crane, I gotta talk to you.
Hi there, Elise. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to show you the snag machine.
Ah.
Has Aiden said anything to you about the snag machine?
No, he is not.
The snag machine is a special device for snagging Pokemon. The two of us, Aiden and I, were developing it, and now it's finally finished. I'd like to begin testing it immediately. Elise, will you help us?
Yes, of course I will.
Okay, step inside, please. I should tell you, the snag machine is an outrageous piece of work. After all, it's used for stealing Pokemon from another trainer in battle, but we didn't make this to steal Pokemon indiscriminately from trainers. Elise, you've heard of Shadow Pokemon, haven't you? They're Pokemon that have been turned into fighting machines after having their hearts closed by artificial means. They're to be pitied. We developed the snag machine to take back such modified Shadow Pokemon. Why this machine is needed now, I can explain later. But for now, I'd like you to test our snag machine. After all, you're the best trainer at this lab.
That's sad, I'm a child.
The snag machine is inside this case. Try equipping it right away, please.
And we will equip it next time on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.